before we talk about the challenges of it, let me say you don't. You do not organize during an inventory. Any organization that you want to do should be in the ramp up for the inventory happening, or it should be the consolidation that you do after the inventory is finished. If you try and organize products during an inventory, you are going to lose efficiency because you're not counting. Your accuracy is going to go down because you have somebody that counted this slot and they have found this item in another slot and they're like, oh, I'm going to take it over here because I know it's there. Well, that slot's already been counted. You may have just missed an item. Somebody comes in and they're doing a verification on it. It's a check for the initial count. And they're like, okay, this was missed. So now we think that people are doing bad counts. We don't want bad counts. It can cause things to be missed. It can cause things to be counted twice. If that location had already been verified, it's straight out a miss. It just causes a lot of unnecessary confusion, and it's the law of unintended consequences. You're trying to do what you see is a good thing, and you unintentionally cause a bad outcome. So it's best to just leave it alone, count it as it lies, get through the inventory, and then we can work on consolidation after. We've definitely ran into folks that try and do organization when we're going, and we try to reiterate with them, just leave it alone. We're going to capture it. Their thought process is, it doesn't belong here, so I need to put it back in its home. And that's great if you can get to it before the inventory happens or after the inventory happens. When we're doing an inventory, we're capturing every single item that we find in a location. It doesn't matter if it's assigned to that location, we're going to count it. So when we give you your data back, you're by default going to know this product was sitting in this location, even though it's not technically supposed to be there. And you're able to go and grab it, physically move it, but then also systemically move it. That's the problem that people run into a lot, is they do a physical move without a systemic move, or they do a systemic move without a physical move. They miss one piece of the puzzle.